Parents, have you ever wanted to be on the inside track to what your kids are thinking and dealing with in school and with their peers? Well, you are in luck, because we have an extraordinary, and I mean extraordinary, panel of preteens here today to give us their opinions on all things tween. Let's introduce the group today to our panel. We have author of Kid Trillionaire, John is here with us. Very dapper looking John. How are you today?
Thank you. Great, how are you?
Doing good. This man is 13 and he feels like talking to a man. Incredibly mature. One of my favorite all-time guests, the winner of Season 6 Master Chef, one of my best buds, Beni. She is back with us today as well.
It's great to be here.
How's one of my favorites? Are you doing good?
Yes, I'm doing awesome.
And I'm telling you, it doesn't get more stylish and more talented than our breakdancer for the Chicago Bulls, 11-year-old Mateo. That hair is his, everybody. All right, so before we begin, we got a very special treat, everybody. Beni, you're so talented. You do so many things, but you brought me some food. You know that's the key to my heart.
Yes.
What do we have here today?
We have pumpkin ginger spiced cupcakes with a cinnamon cream cheese frosting and a caramel and a little black lava salt.
You had me at pumpkin.
And if you want to learn more how to make my delicious, incredible appetizers and other food, you can go to my blueprint videos premiering next week on cookingwithmasterchef.com.
John's not wasting any time, huh? Go ahead, help yourself, guys. It's a party up here. Are we ready to do this, guys?
Yeah.
Can we talk
Yes,
about the first
absolutely.
topic here?
Yes.
Mateo's got one. All right, guys. Well, everybody's going to do it. Okay, so Common Sense Media reports there's a drastic change in the usage of social media out there, everybody, from 2012 to 2018 amongst teenagers. So the stat has many parents concerned out there. So I want to ask you guys, do your parents put limits on your social media usage? And if so, do you ever sneak away to use social media when they're not paying attention? John, we'll start with you.
Well, my parents give the biggest restriction on me of all time. You know, I don't even have a phone. The only social media I'm on is LinkedIn.
Wait. 13 years old, you got a LinkedIn account, huh?
Yeah.
What are you using a LinkedIn account for?
I use it to generate business and reach out to potential clients. That's for the other thing. If I did sneak on social media when my parents weren't looking, you really think I would tell you guys on TV?
That's a very smart one right there, John. Beni, how about you?
Well, same as John, I don't have a phone, and I'm also not just really interested in social media. When the show premiered earlier this year, I started having an Instagram account. I also had a Facebook account, but people just sometimes some people are addicted to social media. They just comment. It got a lot to respond to every single person, so we shut down my Facebook account, and so we just stuck to Instagram. And I never really sneak using social media because, you know, what's on there, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mateo, you stud. How about you, buddy?
Well, I don't use social media that much. Like, I won't use it for, like, a long period of time, but if I do, my parents they won't tell me to just get off. They'll just take my phone away. And I can't really.
How does that make you feel when they take it away?
Sad, I
Yeah,
guess.
because you like using it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got to say, your parents are doing a great job, because there's a lot of kids that just like to look at those things all day, and they forget that there's a whole life out there to live. So
Yeah.
I think it's good that you guys limit yourself a little bit with it. Okay, so a recent article in USA Magazine, Us Magazine, has a story about Lonnie. He's the young star of This Is Us. Have you guys seen the show This Is Us?
No.
It's a really good show. It's probably some adult content, so maybe not for you guys right now. But he's a child actor. He posted an Instagram video telling the online trolls who were making fun of, he has a gap in his teeth. And they were making fun of him. He's only 11, 12 years old, and they made fun of him for having a gap in his teeth, and he basically talked about online bullying. So is this something that you guys are familiar with at all? John, go ahead.
Well, I don't have a phone, so I'm not familiar with it.
Sure.
But my friends, they say if someone's making fun of you, you just ignore them or you just block them, you know? That's all there is to it.
Yeah, and well, you probably don't deal with it online, but you might at any point deal with it just in everyday life.
Well, you can't block a person.
No, you can't do that.
Not physically, but you can just ignore them or tell them to go away, or if they're really obnoxious, I got a dad, you know?
Yeah, and Daddy can take care of that, right?
Yes.
How about you, Beni? Because you're in the limelight a
Yeah.
lot with the celebrity that you've discovered here in the last couple of years. How do you handle it?
Well, when the show first premiered and when I first started on my Instagram account, I got some mean comments. People were calling me transgender and that's why you won. And I just thought people sometimes bully other people because they have something going on at home and they can't maybe think of anything better to do. But I just kind of shake it off and move on.
That's really good advice. And I'll tell you what, I have my own Twitter account, and sometimes people get mean to me, and I sometimes want to respond back and say, no, I don't look like Charles Barkley, or no, I don't do this or that. But you're right. Sometimes you just need to think maybe they're going through difficult things in life. I think it's a good life lesson for adults, too. That's great, Benny. How about you, Mateo?
Yeah, well, if people are being mean to you, it's because they're stressed out about something and they just need to release it, release their anger on someone else to let them feel the pain that they're feeling. That's pretty much it.
That's really good. You guys, I got to tell you, I'm really impressed with how smart and how wise you guys are. Where'd you guys get such a good outlook on life? Where did that come from? Parents, probably?
Yeah. My parents taught
They've
me
done a
like
really
a lot
good
of
job.
life lessons, and then my dad's dad, he really pushed my dad, so my dad really pushes me. So
Mike P needs a little bit of help. Maybe you guys can help him after the break here. One more thing before we go, because I got such a kick out of this. So we sit down, and we got our Shirley Temples here, obviously non-alcoholic. Everybody knows about the Shirley Temples. Benny, what did you call these when we sat down?
I heard they're called now Ariana Grandes.
Oh my gosh. How about that, everybody? You ready to feel old? These are now Ariana Grandes, but I'll tell you what, you guys are such stars. I'd love for you to stick around and play some and show some of your other talents. Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, be sure to check out Benny's classes on cooking with MasterChef.com and tune in to MasterChef Junior Celebrity Showdown featuring Benny this Thanksgiving on Fox.